evening, everyone. Welcome to this impromptu live show tonight. We did receive some information regarding the DJI Mavic 3 Pro. This is Bill John Viewer, in case you don't know who this is. Episode tonight's called DJI Mavic 3 Pro release date and price rumors. And I wanted to show you some updated information regarding that. So without any further ado, we're just going to jump right to it. Now, many of you, if you have get emails from DJI, you probably were presented with this in your inbox this morning. So let's go ahead and bring this up. And the theme for this one is called Inspiration and Focus. And of course, you hit the learn more, you're going to be taken to DJI's website. And the notify is to let you know the event, which is on April the 25th at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So you want to click notify me. That will remind you that it's going to be on there. Now, the way DJI will do this, they will have a live stream. More than likely, they'll have a live stream on their website, and they will also have a live stream on DJI out on YouTube. That's what they did with the Inspire 3. They may be doing the same thing with this. Also, stay tuned to Drone Nation. I'm going to be a very special guest with Ron and Marcus and DeMarco probably, and a host of others. And we're going to talk about the Mavic 3 Pro. And just wanted to let you guys know that. I found that out today. So thank you to Ron and Marcus for having me on. I'm really looking forward to it. Very excited about this release. Okay. One of the things that we did find out, and I did want to go ahead and share this with you guys. There is a rumor regarding the price. Now, and it was from Vertigo Drones. Now, you have to be very careful and how you find it, because it's not actually on the website. It's on when you Google it and bring it up, it's on there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys so you guys can go ahead and see this here. There we go. Okay. Now it's really hard to see, but you can see right here, 3628 out of stock. Now notice what this is included with. Okay. This is probably a premium package, DJI Mavic 3 Pro with a DJI RC Pro controller. So, you know, this price that they have here, $3,628, okay? Don't be alarmed by that, all right? Now, if you don't need a DJI RC Pro controller, that's probably going to knock easily about $1,000 off the price of it. That's just a guess on my part, okay? But I wanted to show you, because if you click on that link, you're not going to see the price. But right here, and of course, it shows out of stock, $3628 on that. All right. One of the other things that I wanted to cover with this was to let you know, I found out the other night from Lauren on Rotor Talk Live, DJI does no longer, I'm not sure if it was, he may have commented on something, but anyway, I did see this. DJI, as far as the FCC ID database, they are not releasing the drone until that day. So there's no, you know, we have no benefit of pictures or data or specifications or anything before the release of that drone. I wanted to make you guys aware of that. I just became aware of that, and I want to thank Lauren very much for that. Thank you, Lauren, for that timely piece of information. And one of the other things that I want to show you, this isn't, like I said, we're not going, you know, this isn't going to be a prolonged episode here, but there were a few more pictures that came out, and I want to go ahead and share those with you here. And these are on Drone XL, and you can see this picture here. They have the Mavic 3 Pro. You see the three cameras in here, posing, looking like maybe a dog, who knows, right here. And then there's some additional pictures here, the Mavic 3 Pro with the DJI RC right there. And then I'm sure they probably have the base package with the RC N1, I think it's called. But let's go ahead and scoot down here. There's another picture of that. Maybe they also have a standalone. You know, there's really not a lot in terms of what they're talking about regarding packages are concerned. You know, I just want to let you guys know that. You know, and what you saw out there with that Vertigo drones, you know, that was what, you know, they're pricing that up again. But again, you know, it says with the DJI RC Pro, you know, and if this is true, okay, then you can figure to not, like I said, probably knock about $1,000 off the price of that. So, that's going to be a great deal. So it would put it in about the mid $2,000 range for this drone. Now we don't know anything regarding the camera, the specifications. My guess is, of course, I think batteries from the Mavic 3, Mavic 3 Cine, Mavic 3 Classic will work with a Mavic 3 Pro. That's just a guess off the top of my head, but I think that's a reasonable assumption. Of course, we'll still have O3. That won't change. Obviously the RC Pro will be compatible with this because that's what Vertigo Drones is advertising, which is great in an instance like mine if I should forever be interested in a drone like this. Also want to caution you too that a release date does not necessarily mean that it is available that date. Okay. When they announced this on the 25th, for example, go back to the Inspire 3, they said, click the email, click to be notified when it's available for sale. And it might be the same instance here. It could be available that day and that time on the 25th at 9 a.m. But my guess is probably they're going to follow suit with what they did with the Inspire 3, and that it will be out and available at a later date and time, which obviously, if you're interested, you want to click notify me. And I do that anyway. Okay. For me right now, the Mavic 3 is absolutely fine. I have no qualms or quarrels with this. And also too, and I think this is a good thing. There's going to be some early adopters of this. And of course, we're going to see probably, some great videos from some of our great drone reviewers out there regarding this. I'm interested to see what that benefit of that extra camera is going to bring to the drone. That is an unknown. We don't know anything about that. Like I said, there's nothing on the FCC database anymore. DJI's kind of changed the way they're doing things, and they're not releasing that information. So we're going to find out on the 25th at 9 a.m. So be looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to joining Ron and Marcus and the crew with them on Drone Nation on Tuesday morning. I'm not quite sure of the time, but make sure you go out to Drone Nation and look for the time and the date, and make sure that you circle that on your calendar and mark that down. Also, be sure this coming Tuesday, I'm going to put a shameless plug in for Rotor Talk Live for next week because, and I know I talked about this a lot on the other night. Billy Kyle is going to be my very special guest on Tuesday night. You don't want to miss that show, especially with the release with a Mavic 3 Pro. Who knows? He may have had one, and we may get some great information on it live on Build a Drone Reviewer. So, and I'm going to see if maybe we can get Ron and Marcus on that night. I think you guys would probably like that. Having a release like this is a big event, and if they're available, I would love to have them on the show. And Billy is just going to be a fantastic guest. We're really looking forward to that. So hope you guys can take some time to tune in. I wanted to get this information out because, and one of the big things that I wanted to do was I wanted to show you from Vertigo Drones where that price was and what it said that came with that. That would be a top tier, a top end package, realizing that the RC Pro is in and of itself about $1,000 by itself, maybe even a little bit more. So, that getting other options with that, other controllers, or maybe no controller if you have one, is really going to cut the price of this down. So stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more for this. It's exciting. This is a drone. Inspire 3 is a great drone, don't get me wrong, but that was more geared toward professionals. Okay, this Mavic 3 Pro, it's more geared toward consumers and hobbyists. And we're excited to see what the features that it's going to have, and we'll know a whole lot more come Tuesday about 9 a.m. in the morning. So we'll be looking forward to that. Be watching here at this space. We'll have a full wrap up that night on Rotor Talk with Billy, and I'm sure he'll be able to provide some great insight. Hopefully, he may have had one, and we may get some firsthand information, which I think would be fantastic. So, want to thank everybody. I know this was an impromptu kind of stream coming on live here, but I wanted to get on here. I wanted to let you guys know all about this. Let's see who was here. I'm sorry. Michael Wright was here. Johnny Drone Flyer. Let's see. Dr. Ted was here. Rex was here. Aerial Photography by RDT. Nick's High Tech. Casey Crime Fighting. What's the difference between the Pro and the 3? Well, there's that third camera, my friend, and we're going to find out about that on Tuesday morning. 3X will be 1/1/3 f2.8 48 megapixel up to 4K 60, and 7X will be 1/2 inch 1/2 f3.4 4K 60. Okay, Nick SciTech, thank you for that information. That's great. Yeah, Dr. Ted, it is going to have to be a big leap for me, especially with how well the Mavic 3 has been performing for me. That's just been a absolutely stellar drone. Thomas Baker, welcome to you as well, and Johnny. Thanks for you guys stopping by tonight. Like I said, this wasn't going to be a long or a prolonged show. Just wanted to get this information out. Just wanted you to also see, especially that price rumor and that price leak on that, just to confirm that information, so you guys can have that. Like I said, be watching Drone Nation coming up on Tuesday. I believe will probably be right after the release, so stick around for that. That's going to be exciting. Rotor Talk coming up at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night with Billy, and we're going to talk all about that. Hopefully you can get Ron and Marcus on. We're going to have a great time, guys, so be looking forward to it. Thank you all so much for stopping by tonight. Hope you have a great rest of your evening and a great weekend coming up. And as always, guys, it's a great day to fly. Take care, everybody.